Hello everyone. So, of course, I'm doing a video to update you guys on Game Planner, and of course tonight I'm also not only doing an update video, but I'm releasing it. The reason why I'm doing a video, which may sound ridiculous that I did a video just for this, but I just, in case you use Game Planner, you gotta know how to use it. So, I just want to show you guys what you can do with it now that I updated it. And there's a lot of things. So, basically here, I just opened up the project, as you can see, and what's going on here is, well, there's a lot of things different. You can see that there's a thing up here now. There's a menu strip item, or menu strip tool, or a menu strip, and there's a context menu strip right here. So if I click on something, even if I click over here, whatever's selected, this stuff will apply to it. Not only that, but I also added in a edit thing. So say for if you want to select multiple stuff and do it to that, you can go up here and go to category and you can do stuff in here. So I'll get into detail with that later. I don't really have to, Okay, anyway, so I'm going to click done here, so that way, it's kind of like the iPhone where you press a button and then it, in your photos, and then you check them all, and, whatever. It's kind of like that. It's kind of where I got the idea from, but it's just, I had to do it like that because there were certain things that I couldn't do. I could do, but, it just would be a little bit too much programming and probably overload the circuit, or overload the software, which would probably make it harder for you guys to use it, because, yeah. Anyway, so, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to create a new category here. So, as you can see, the create new category thing has been created again. It's been made it to where you can name your category when you create it. So yeah. Anyway, why do I keep doing that? I just, exited that thing twice. Okay, we'll name these multiple categories. So, the first thing that I want to show off to you guys is you can now create multiple categories at once. So, I'll click here, create multiple categories, and, of course, it shows you an error here. But anyway, so what you can do here is, I'm going to type in Jack Rabbit. Okay, let's just say we want to create 20 of these. Okay, create them. Now it's going to reload your thing here, and it'll create that many of these. And basically, you can click on all these, and it of course doesn't really do them totally in the same order that I'd like them to, but whatever. So basically, yeah, I can take these and not only do that, but I could say, click edit crocodile. Oh, I could click edit here, and then I could go into here and I'll click, oops, you don't want to have that editing. You don't want this when you're doing what I'm doing right now. You don't want that on. So make sure you never have that on. Anyway, select that category and then go down to category, checked categories, and then I'll do select in, let's see, select all in category. Or I'll do select, hold on, I'll show you guys. Oh wait, do you know what? Yeah, anyway, that'll work for now. So, basically, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to then click on this, because I don't want to name that, rename that. And then I'll go up here and I'll click on category, check categories, and I'm going to click rename. And this is what this is going to do, is it's going to rename multiple of those all at once, whatever's checked. So then I'm going to click on Standard would be like if I clicked rename, typed in rename, that would be my base name, and then see how this said Jackrabbit 0, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 40. Anyway, well, this is going to do the same thing for that, for as many as these as there are. It's going to go all the way up to 20, and it's just going to rename them, starting from 0. Well, it's going to go to 19, not, 20, but anyway, because it starts from 0. Anyway, that's just the way I wanted to do it, so yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to show you keyword. So instead, I don't need that. Instead, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to type in the old keyword, which is Jack, and let's make this turf. I don't know why. It's just something to show you. I'm going to click rename, and then it'll reload everything again, and then it'll rename these all to turf. So that's like a keyword. So that's one thing that you can do. Another thing you can do is, and I'm not going to actually do it because I don't want to actually accidentally do something. I could select this one here, this one here, this one here, this one here, and this one here. That wouldn't actually work, but it's just an example. And I could click here, delete, and it'll delete all those selected ones. And basically that's what that does. And then another thing is that I want to point out to you guys is when I click edit and say if I wanted to click a node, it does that all the time. Need to fix that. And I click select node in, select none. I click select none. Select all in top category. What that does is it only selects these. It doesn't select the subcategories. But if I click select all in category, it'll select everything in here, in this category, everything in it, and everything that's sub. So that's what that does. And of course, if you do that, it'll still be there. But then once you do this, it won't be there anymore. That clears everything out. So if you want to select everything, then I would click on this here, and then I would go to checked categories, and I do select all in category, and then it'd select everything. Now if you try to rename something, it will not rename this top node. That's because it's the root node and it should not be renamed, so I prevent it from being renamed. I don't want people to make a mistake, because if you do that, then you'll have software issues, and then it'll have errors, and then you'll have to restart your project, and you don't want that. So I stopped that from happening, and you don't have to worry about that. And then the other thing that you can do is I could set a specific icon to this. So say if I wanted to click on entities, I could click on set icon, and I could put on the egg. Just, I don't know why, but I could. And it'll set that icon to that. Now how you can get those icons where you want them is you go onto project images, and you click on add image, and you can go into your pictures and add whatever picture you want as long as it's a PNG, and then you add it into there, and then that's how you get it into your options. Anyway, and then the other thing that you can do, of course, hold on, I just want to see if this, okay, the other thing you can do, of course, is I could click on camera modes, or whatever category you want, and it'll show your information in here, of course. But what I could do is I could click on view image library, and I can add an image. So I'm just going to add a very random image that has nothing to do with this, just for the heck of it. So I'm going to do, let's do this one. And that'll add that image in there, and what that'll do is when you click on it, it'll show the information here. And then you can, of course, create a title for that and a description, and save it, and then click done. And then when you go back up to, when you go back up to load your stuff, you can view the description, title, and everything for it. I think that's pretty cool, because now you can have specific images for each node, or each category, and I just think that's cool because that's needed. I mean, this is all the information about each category that you're going to have to do with your game. So you want stuff like that. Another really cool thing is, well, it's not really cool, it's just whatever. This is for the future. You can view the properties of your category here, and also you can export. So say if I wanted to export, hold on, let me do a different node. I'm going really fast here, I'm sorry. If I wanted to export this node here, I could export it, camera modes. I can call this camera modes, and let me go into the proper spot where this is supposed to be stored. Could go into game planner, categories, and I'll save camera modes. And then what I could do is I could go into any other mode here, and I could click import, and I could import camera modes, and it'll import it into where I import it into. And so say if you have a certain project, then you can, you know, what's it called? You can like import and export from other projects. So like say if I had a project that I didn't want to export my whole entire project to you, because then otherwise you'd have to start over again and build from that, then you can just export, I could just export these, and then you can import them into your project. No big deal. It's that simple. And so, yeah. Anyway, that's what you can do. Oh, also I have a reload thing here, so if you feel like you need to reload your thing for some reason, your game tree, you can. And if you want to edit it from here instead of right here, you can. And yeah, I believe that's pretty much it. Yeah. Oh no, there's not. There's one more thing. I created an about dialog for your whole project. So now you actually can put in your information here, like your game, like who's the creator and stuff. And I did that for the new project too, so when you click on new project, it'll automatically show you that stuff. Anyway, and also, there's one other thing. I did a lock password. So, basically, what this does is it locks the whole thing so you can only view, but you can't edit anything that has to do with this. This is for, like, if you wanted to send your file to someone else, so then that way you can show them, but for some reason you want them to edit it. I don't know why. It's just something that someone might like. But anyway, you can type in a password and lock it. And I did not, unfortunately, I'm still trying to figure out how to get it to where when you type something in, it doesn't show the password, but it's not, I mean, it's not really that required. I don't, know when you would have someone in front of you that actually is going to use this information for anything. So it's not really that important to get this done. It's just more realistic to have it in there. But it's not really anything required. But anyway, and what this does is it makes it to where, say, if I try to save, it'll say the project is locked. So if I click edit, it'll say the project is locked. Create category, the project is locked. Delete category, the project is locked. Import, the project is locked. Now, actually though, you could export from here. You can export. And then what I can do is I can go back into here and I can type in my password, unblock it, or unlock it, and then I can edit all the stuff again. And you can tell when it's locked because this is a different color. The same color as that back there. And of course, always remember to save your project. And that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. I really didn't organize this video at all, and you can obviously tell. But, so I hope you understood it. But, whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, enjoy. Goodbye.